I don't care which side you're on. Whatever side you're on. Get a fucking life. I have never seen this with any president ever. Ever. From either side. You're all annoying. Get a fucking life. Oh, I have to mention something in the escape room, Vic. This made me laugh, okay? Because it made me think of one of my stepsons and his dad. So there's a character in escape room who like is really into video games and stuff. And like he's talking to this black dude, and he's like, so you don't play video games? What do you do with your life? And the guy's like, I have sex with women. And I was like, yes, that guy's my fucking spirit animal.
That's awesome.
That was great. So I was amused. By the way, speaking of, I got a Nintendo Classic for Christmas, and Vic, for the life of me, I don't fucking know why, dude. I cannot get past Soda Popinski anymore on Punch-Out. I used to beat every single person, even Mike Tyson, but I can't beat Soda Popinski. I don't know why. I guess because
If it makes you feel any better, I'd have to beat Soda Popinski.
You what?
I said if it makes you feel any better, I can never beat him. I never beat him, not one time in my entire life.
Dude, I swear to you, you can believe it or not, okay? But I beat Super Macho Man so many times by beating the game so many times that I would get codes. They would give you a new code every time you beat Super Macho Man. So I had codes to where I was like 50-0. You know how your record goes up? I used to beat the shit out of him, and I would beat Tyson too. Tyson, I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't beat him every time, but I beat him 1 out of 3. That's how good I was at that game. But anymore, I don't know if it's because I'm older and my hands are bigger, because that really does fucking change things for you. Like, I'm just not as fast.
You're probably good.
Well, that's true, too. Sometimes I do it during work, too. That's the sad part. Okay, so speaking of work, you know what I did today, Vic? I'm sure you saw it. I went to Flying Axis.
I did do that.
I assume you haven't been there yet, right?
That'd be a good assumption.
That place is awesome. They have alcohol, and then you get to throw axes. What's better?
I mean, it sounds pretty awesome.
It was, dude. I loved it. I told Troy, my brother, that we need to go sometime. I told my wife we need to go, and she's like, yeah, I wanted to go there for a date night. And I'm like, I guess I picked the right woman. Jesus Christ, I want to go throw axes on a date. That's fucking amazing.
Troy's supposed to be like taking all the store managers out to do something fun one day. Maybe we'll go do that.
You should either pick that or you should pick that arcade J-Town. I can't think of the name of it right now. Rec Bar.
Rec Bar, yeah.
Those are two things I love. Say what?
I kind of want to throw axes.
Yeah. Dude, I sucked at it at first. Like, I would hit the board, and then it would just fall down. I couldn't stick them. But after I figured out the form, I was fucking sticking them. Like, they were all sticking. It was great.
Hell yeah.
It was a good time. But yeah, I like Flying Axes. I'm definitely going to go back. Well, I mean, I don't know that I have anything else I want to talk about. Blake, do you have anything you want to throw out before we head on out of here and then come back next week? Take a break again?
Oh, I was going to let you know I've been talking to John Borowski on that comment, and I
saw that. His mom.
His mother's name is the same as the victim, Lorraine Borowski. That's crazy. Oh. I just couldn't help but bring up to him that I brought it up on the show, and then when I realized that the victim shared that last name.
Yeah, John's a little bit older than me, I would think. So I assume, he's from Chicago.
That was what I felt. I was like, the fact that the victim shared the same last name as you was just, that was kind of, just.
Yeah, then it turned out she had the exact same name as his mom. That's fucked up. We need to talk to him again soon. He's a good dude. I like John Borowski. One of my favorite guests that we've had. You got Ray Johnson, you got Kevin M. Sullivan, you've got John Borowski, and then, of course, you have our buddy from Serial Killer Quote of the Day, Johnny
Trevisani. Yeah.
My man. I mean, hell, he's at the point where he's almost like Blake Best status for serial killer shows. Just for serial killer shows, Blake. Don't get upset.
Oh, well, I'm on it for definitely more than the serial killers, that's for sure. I've brought you guys so many amazing guests on this show, though. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, you're a weekly type of guy. He's like a every few months type of guy, or every other month type of guy. So, he's there for the shows that aren't Chicago, basically. Is it, or Bundy? Not Chicago, not Bundy. Sound about right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Blake, throw out your social media, sir, and of course, your where they can buy the book, the wonderful book that I'm going to crack open. I'm going to crack it open this week, Blake. I'm making a commitment to you, sir, because I don't have shit else going on the rest of the week.
I'm just glad you guys got them, and they were hopefully in reasonably good condition when they arrived. I know the mail sometimes can be a little...
Oh, it was good, man. I had no problems. I got it before Christmas, too, so...
I was hoping that you would. I'm sorry that I had to wait to mail it, but I literally... Man, guys, I get so many orders in such a large amount that sometimes I have to just move dates around to when I mail them. I mean, I can't mail out all of them all at once. Usually I go on the weekends, and the post office is only open for 3 or 4 hours on the weekends. There'd be no way. I mean, there'd be no way I could mail out everybody's. But social media...
I got to go deal with the kid. I'll be right back. You do your thing.
Okay. All right. The social media, I'm on Twitter at BlakeVest1428. Because what better place to be than Elm Street, 1428 Elm Street, so I figured that's definitely appropriate. I'm on Instagram as BlakeVest official, so you can find me there, post pictures and all this good stuff about the conventions and books. BlakeVestAuthor.wixsite.com/BlakeVest is the website where you can find the book, and then you can always just order a copy right from my Facebook page. You just contact me at BlakeVest. It's at facebook.com/Blake Horror. That's my official author page. And just contact me there and get yourself a book. I am offering international now, so I'm shipping overseas. And there's a PDF copy, so if you don't want to drag the book around and you'd rather have it on the tablet or something, I have those on the website as well. So just hit me up if you want one. All that good stuff. But that's, I think, all I got, Travis. I threw out all the major links. So.
Sorry I had to duck out. I was scared of the world these days, so when she wakes up in the middle of the night, she starts freaking out. Vic, it's so weird. I've told you about the zombie thing, like, all the fucking time. If there's a loud noise at night, a loud car just drove by, she thought it was zombies. I don't know why, dude. I have no fucking idea.
She can watch Pennywise, and she can watch, like, Friday the 13th and all this stuff. None of that bothers her, but the zombies do.
Yep. For some reason, zombies are her thing right now. I don't think it came from me either. I think somebody else told her something, and it freaked her out. All because they eat brains. So, I don't know. Weird.
That's crazy.
Anyway, Vic, you got at Vic Von Erich. Anything else you want to throw out, buddy?
Yeah, at Vic Von Erich on the Twitter machine and Instagram. Snapchat at BIWG_VIC for all the dick pics you want. That's about it.
Hey, you need to be on Twitter more often. I think it's time for you to return.
I know. every time I think about it, I'll send out a Twitter too, and then I'm done with it again. Twitter bores me. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't ever tweet anything. I just like my follow. I like the people I follow. Is what it is. I don't like tweeting. I don't. I don't like the people I follow. Like, I want to follow every single person I follow. Yeah, you just need to find new followers. That's all. That's what I've done. I follow people that I really like, and everybody else gets unfollowed. Fuck them. You know what I mean? Just like my Facebook.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Maybe I'll start a new Twitter. Maybe that's what I need.
All right.
It's going to be at everybody.
That'll be fine.
Nobody got to be followers. I don't want to do it. See, I can't.
Vic's having a fucking internal struggle.
I am.
All right.
I don't know what to do.
Well, until next week, drunks, we are out next week, top 10 horror movies from 1988. And if you have not heard one of these episodes, boy, you're in for a fucking treat, because I get the feeling 1988 is going to be as weird as the other ones were, and just across the board, all across the board, different between all of us. So, yeah. Definitely tune in, Filling the Void Radio or Filling the Void Podcast Network, Travis, and Drunken Horror Adventures, just Drunken Horror Adventures. We'll catch you next week. Later on, everybody.
Later on, guys.
Later.